Katie. She's one of my clients. Katie is an interior designer for residential properties. Now, it's definitely very important for Katie to keep up to date with current trends because it does show in her work with what she does with her clients as well. So what we're going to do with Katie is we're going to sharpen up her A-line that she already has. We're going to add some nice eggplant colors through the bottom section at the back of her hair as well as through the sides, just so to add more depth to her hair. We're going to lighten up the top section of her hair with some lightener, possibly add some eggplant through the top sections as well, but we'll decide when we're going. Sectioning Katie's hair to start putting some of the highlights into her hair. So we're going to do a little bit thicker of panels so that we really get a lot of light color and blonde through this one. So I'm just making it a little thicker with the eggplant on this side, giving it a little bit of an angle that's going to match her parting in the direction in which she parts her hair. Or the music industry that you know, they love their hair, they admire their hair. Unfortunately, that doesn't always work for your client. So sometimes it will, and you'll definitely, you know, work towards putting, you know, a similar look. But you want to make a look for your client more so than just copying someone else. You don't want to give someone in their 60s a cut that you would give a client in their 20s. But one thing with a lot of my clients, I do have quite a few clients that are in their 50s and 60s, and they want a current style that's age appropriate, but still, you know, still with modern. That's Katie's hair. We're going to let her process right now. Okay, this is the look that we decided on. We think it looks really good on Katie, and we're going to keep it. Katie's color and highlights are obviously been processed. So what we're going to do is I'm just adding a little bit of a smoothing product to her hair. Helps give a little bit of slip as I'm cutting, but it's also going to add a nice shine into her hair. So let's bring her hair down so you can see the way these panels are. What I'm doing is I'm pulling all of the hair back to the very back of the head to a stationary guideline. What that's going to do is it's going to create that A-line flow for me. So as the hair comes towards the front, it's gaining in length. Katie parts her hair to the side. We've actually sectioned the hair to that side and pulled everything back, leaving the extra distance. Kind of angled the back section of Katie's hair to give her a really sharp line. The kind of your base of the cut. I'm going to go in quite a bit afterwards once her hair is styled, dried and flat ironed, and I'm going to really sharpen up, as you can see, especially right in here. We're going to come around through the ear area and just area. Bangs should always be blow dried first, just because it's one obviously the first thing that we see. You don't want the bangs to separate it in the area that you know doesn't work for yourself. The only exciting parts come to life is once we actually start cutting. And even in this back area, I'll probably actually slice up into it a little bit more. Okay, so you can already see the structure of the haircut coming through. There you go. I love it. What we're going to do now is we're going to go in and we're definitely going to, you know, take away some of this. You can see the weight in here. We want to get rid of that so that it's really a lot more flowy and softer looking. Softening it a little bit, as well as because we're cutting down into the hair, when you go in with your comb afterwards and back comb, it kind of helps create a little bit more of a cushion. With every little bit we do, how it just slowly starts to soften the overall look of the cut. I'm a huge texture fan, but one of the biggest things with texture is you definitely have to know when enough is enough. Now right here, above the ear, I just want to go in and really start defining this area. It's your finish that really creates the look and makes you different from the other stylists. My goal is when my client sees the finished look, the smile on their face where they're like, you know, loving, can't keep their hands out of their hair. That's what I want to see. That's what you were trying to accomplish. You want flow and movement within the hair, but you don't want it to look too fine or too sparse. Bring in some pieces. Some pieces? So as you can see, we've finished Katie's cut. There's no product in her hair yet at this point, but you can see the eggplant coloring coming through around the ear. We've kind of sliced down a little bit, and you can definitely see that eggplant coming through with a slicing effect. You can see through her front that she does have the panels of the eggplant that just basically give a little bit of contrast around her face. There is no makeup, and to give you a final view, I'm definitely trying to keep a soft skin tone for her. We are going to give her a finish as if she was going out with the girls. With my hands with some wax on it, which is just going to pull out some of those pieces that we've cut, some of that slicing effect. And all we're doing now is just creating a little bit of a cushion in Katie's hair. You can see from the side angle that beautiful A-line that we've created. You can see the way the color is pulling through. As we turn Katie around, you can see the line through her back, and then her other side. So now if I can just get Katie to stand up. And this would be Katie, ready for a night out with the girls.
Gorgeous.
So now the most important question of all is what Katie thinks of her finished look. So I'm going to point this down to Katie and say, what do you think, my dear?
I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's very modern, keeping in what I do, interior design. And it's very easy maintenance and just different. It's
and
very
she looks
neat.
hot.
Thanks.
Make no mistake, the girl looks hot. All right. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.